Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. The 1.5 year anniversary has finally been announced and I'm going to discuss it. So let's get right to it. Here I am on the official Nikke Twitter. I'm just going to read what it says. Nikke 1.5 anniversary celebration is coming soon. We will be sharing information regarding the 1.5 anniversary event with the commander soon. Stay tuned. Alright, let's go ahead and just take a look at this image where right here, right at the bottom, you can obviously hear it says, "Hope shall be with the last kingdom." Which obviously, I mean, it could mean a lot of things, which it could mean the last kingdom, which might be with even the hope of humanity there, before it got wiped out. Or the last kingdom could very easily also be with Chime and Crown, since they're very, very into nobility and chivalry and all the old stuff, all that stuff. So it's very, very possible that this is pretty much giving a hint to Chime and Crown being present in the 1.5 year anniversary. But if not, we actually take a look at what's actually happened here on the picture. Right here, a little bit to the right, is going to be pretty much Modernia right there, with the drawing here being very fantastic. I mean, there's plenty to see. Yeah, especially the hips. Man, they are very, very wider hips. It looks like she's having a fantastic time. But right here, a little bit to the left of her, looking at Rappy. Rappy's looking at us, smiling, where she is transporting a box there. And only that, you can actually see her thighs as well. They are very plump there too. And in the background between both Rappy and Modernia, there's also Rapunzel there. She's looking happy. And I don't know what exactly she's doing. She looks like she's pointing at something there. We go a little bit to the left in the background there. You actually do happen to see Snow White and also Scarlet as well. Not only that, it's a little hard to tell, but you actually could see Snow White eating something. It looks like an apple or a tomato. It's something red. Either way, she is eating something. We go a little bit more to the left, and we do actually happen to see here Bolt looking at a butterfly. So yeah, so it's very, very happy to see a butterfly. Extremely ecstatic. And then pretty much to the left of Bolt there, we actually do happen to see Alice and also Ludmilla there. They look extremely happy going and transporting all those fruits to wherever their party's going to be at. And obviously Alice is having a little trouble with the fruits there, but I'm pretty sure Bolt will pick up whatever gets landed on the floor there. Going a little bit more to the left, we actually do happen to see Anise and Neon here. They're looking very excited to see these flowers here up in the front, these yellow flowers. Since it's not very often in the arc to actually have all these live plants, it's very, very rare. And all that, very, very few people even have them. Besides the central government having them, but for regular people, yeah, it's not that often they actually get flowers. And all this other plant wildlife. But I know they're extremely ecstatic to go ahead and see the flowers. They're extremely curious. And all that to the back of between them, you can actually see Leader here. And she actually has some sort of remote control here, which is most likely going to be controlling these bots that you see her up in the air, transporting all these boxes as well. And very, very obviously as well, this is going to be taking place outside, since a lot of these things that you see here, they're not really going to have it in the arc, unless the arc happened to build something specifically, to go ahead and to make it look like the outside world there. Not only that, having all these dilapidated buildings here. I doubt they did that, so it's extremely likely that this is pretty much the outside world here. And besides looking at this right side here, where it's, pretty much all very run down, you can see a lot of the vegetation already growing on the stone here. If you look a little bit to the left as well in the background, you can actually see a castle. It looks a little bit more upkept. It's a little hard to tell just because we're so far away, but it actually does look like it's still everything intact. And besides that, the very, very beautiful sky up there, also with some clouds, and it looks like some birds as well happening in the background there too. Yes, this is a very, very wonderful image. Showing everybody just relaxing, going ahead and just being on the outside. Since usually when they go to the surface, it's always go ahead and fight, raptors or doing something like this. So I'm pretty sure they're having a wonderful time out here in the outside, just, preparing some sort of little tiny party right here. And not only did they actually supply us with this one picture here and also that information I just read about earlier, they actually supplied us with a little bit more information. Let me go ahead and read it right now. Where here it says the 1.5 anniversary special live stream notice. Commanders, our 2 hosts have dressed up for the occasion, and they can't wait to see you at our 1.5 anniversary special live stream. Live stream date, Saturday, April 20th, 1900. Save the date and see you there. Let me go ahead and scroll down a little bit more to see the actual image here. And yeah, so obviously the hosts, just like how they did in the half anniversary and also the 1 year anniversary, it's pretty much going to be Shifty and also Anise, just like usual. And all of that, they are, it's a little hard to tell what they're wearing, but yeah, you can obviously tell that they are wearing very, very nice dresses. I actually try to go ahead and see if I could actually see a little bit more of what they're wearing. So I'm not the best at Photoshop, but I went ahead and tried myself. So here's my best guess at Anise here. So pretty much what I did is I went ahead and raised the brightness and did a whole bunch of other stuff here. You're pretty much able to tell a little bit more of the dress than you are able to see here in the silhouette. The dress itself looks very, very nice. She is wearing a choker right here towards her neck. And then going a little bit down, you can actually happen to see this huge ribbon on her left shoulder there. Not only that, the dress looks very, very fantastic here. Where right here, obviously it's a little covered up because with any promotional material or anything being released to the public, they always censor a little bit of her outfit. So that's why you're seeing the little thing covered up her booba there, according to the pretty much like a little bit different from the game there. Anyways, let me go and scroll down here. You can obviously see a little bit more of the dress here. It looks like the dress actually cuts off here, like towards her thigh here. It looks like that she has a little bit of her leg exposed right here. But either way, it actually looks really, really nice. I mean, I wish I could see everything in full detail, but you know, we're actually gonna have to wait until it's fully out. But from what I can tell right now, it looks very, very nice. And also tried as well for Shifty, and unfortunately Shifty was actually a little bit harder to do. Yeah, I tried my best for Shifty here, but yeah, there's only so much I can actually see. Since there's a lot of darkness in Shifty's silhouette, it's very, very hard to see, you know, the complete outfit here. But there's a few things you could obviously tell. Obviously, the glove that she's wearing, I mean, you can obviously tell that she's wearing gloves, and here at her wrist, it has these little frill things at the bottom here. Even here on the dress, you can obviously tell there's a whole bunch of ribbons on the dress. And also as well, she is wearing something on her neck as well. I think she's also wearing something similar to a niece there. And I just noticed as well, she is also wearing her headphones as well. It's a little hard to tell, but I think she's also wearing her headphones too. Unless it's something else. I mean, it's a little hard to tell there. But anyways, let me go down here a little bit. And yeah, unfortunately, we can't really see all the total design here. We can't see all the little intricate details. We actually could see a little ribbon here on the little right-hand side. And here, even towards her waist, yeah, it looks like there's a little tiny skirt on over the skirt as well. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell. I mean, yeah, I tried my best to do this. Oh, it looks like we actually see a little bit of her legs here at the bottom. I just noticed that as well. Yeah, I tried my best to go ahead and, you know, give the best results for this, but yeah, it was actually really, really difficult to do. But I'm not the best at Photoshop, but I tried my best there. And obviously, the background of this image is the exact same image we just saw earlier, you know, with all the goddess squad and also the counter squad as well. Here, it's just a clear image without them there. And here in the front and center, it says Goddess of Victory Nikke 1.5 anniversary celebration, April 20th, 1900. Watch on the official Nikke YouTube channel. So yes, I'm so glad ShiftUp has finally announced the 1.5 year anniversary. I think last year they did it on April 21st. So I think here they're doing it a little bit sooner. But either way, I'm finally glad they finally announced it. Yeah, we still weren't sure 100% when they were going to do it. I assumed it was going to be in pretty much late April, but it could have been totally in May as well. Since around this date, it's going to be pretty much around 6 months, but I'm glad it's pretty much going to be very soon. Not only that, we do have Bay coming very soon as well. I mean, that pretty much got announced too. And then we're having this pretty much going to come almost at the end of the Bay's banner, which I can't wait. I mean, there's a lot of things that people are hoping for, you know, besides having Pilgrims, because so far every major event, so the half anniversary and the 1 year anniversary, there has been Pilgrims introduced. So it's very possible that this was going to be introduced, since at the beginning they were talking about the kingdom there. So it's very possible it could be Chime or Crown, or if not, it could be any other Pilgrims. So there's plenty of Pilgrims that still have to be introduced in the game. All that, there's some other heretics that can even be put in the game as well. And not only that too, I mean, during the half anniversary, they did happen to announce the Nier collab during that time. I wonder if they're going to be doing the same thing with this one, if they're going to be announcing another collab for this event. I mean, there's plenty of other collabs they could do here. I mean, a possible collab, especially how Stellar Blade is going to be coming out very, very soon as well during this time. It's extremely possible that could be a possible collab. If not, I mean, there's plenty of other IPs out there. You know, maybe like Black Lagoon or Overlord or something. I don't know. There's like a lot of IPs that could actually go ahead and collab with. I don't know what people would actually like, but either way, I'm excited about this 1.5 year anniversary. I can't wait to see what they're going to show us. I cannot wait to see where else the story is going to be taking us, since at this time they will be doing some more story stuff at this time. And hopefully you guys are not only excited for this 1.5 year anniversary, but also Bay coming very, very soon. And as soon as we get more info, I'll go and make a video on that and give my thoughts about that as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a like and a sub. I'd really appreciate it. I'm Scrublord, and I'll see you on the next one.